Good evening, wherever you are, in Nigeria, in America, and all around the world. You are live on Rescue TV, and this will be my first broadcast on this TV station to all Nigerians, both home and abroad. Hello, Nigerians. My name is Faduri Oluwadare Joseph, aka Father Joe, the leader of Rescue Movement for New Nigeria. And I'm here to talk about the lawmakers who have just changed our national anthem to the old national anthem of Nigeria that was used in 1960. It is with a saddened heart I come to you today as Nigerian lawmakers, out of series of crises rocking our nation, see no reason to undo them head on, but to waste our country's resources to revert to our old national anthem. Nigeria got independence in 1960, and the old national anthem was given to us by foreigners. A British expatriate, Miss Lillian Williams. This anthem was born out of Miss Lillian's experience of Nigeria as a colonized state in 1959, and it was in use in Nigeria until 1978. Nigeria got independence in 1960, and the old national anthem was given to us by no other person, by a Briton. For those of us who do not know the history of our nation, in 1978, Nigerians come together in a national competition to change the course of history and to give Nigeria a national anthem that represents its people. Arise, O Compatriots was adopted as Nigeria's second national anthem in 1978 to replace Nigeria We Hail Thee, which was being used to create a song that truly captured the heritage, Nigerian values, Nigerian culture, and identity, to reflect Nigerian belief, aspirations, cultural heritage, unity, and above all, a pride, to show a nation that have gone through a lot, to reflect our nation's past, including battles for independence. National heroes like Obafemi Awolowo, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Tafawa Balewa, the Sultan of Sokoto, to mention but a few, and many Nigerians who fought to see us free from white oppression and colonization. Finally, these lyrics were composed and written by 5 eminent and able Nigerians: P.O. Adelibigbe, John Ilechukwu, Dr. Sota Omogui, and Emetim Akpan. After these lists were written, these great Nigerians put together the best of what we have as a right, O compatriots. The music for this national anthem was composed by the best of Nigerian police. The band of Nigerian police put it together on October 1st, 1978, when we're celebrating Nigerian independence. This national anthem was first sung in 1978, October 1st. Since 1978, fast forward to 2024, we have been using this national anthem because it truly reflects and represents 250 ethnic groups in Nigeria. This is a national anthem that was put together by the West, the South, the North, and the East. This is a national anthem that was put together by Nigerians for Nigerians. The lawmakers who could have patronized the car makers in Nigeria, like Ido Chukwus and the rest of them who are making cars in Nigeria, chose to go and patronize the white people. They left Ido Chukwus and went to Chinese to go and buy 150 million worth of cars instead of pushing those money into Nigerian economy. Our lawmakers choose out of the crisis and the problems we have in our nation to face them head on. We have insecurity crisis in Nigeria. They could not work on making laws to strengthen our insecurity so that there will be security in our nation once again. Sometimes ago in Nigeria, you can sleep outside till daybreak if there was no light. Today, you do not only sleep inside your room, you sleep by locking the door, locking the gate, locking everywhere like a prisoner. In Nigeria, you could travel the length and breadth of Nigeria 24 hours. But today in Nigeria, you can only travel in the daytime. When it's 6 p.m., everybody's afraid of Nigerian roads. Sometimes in Nigeria, you can get a lift. You can stop a car to pick you on the road of Nigeria. But today, you are afraid of being kidnapped. You can't even dare it to stop on the road and want to carry a passenger. So much has changed in our nation. In the olden days, schools were free. Qualitative education. There was no private schools in our country. But today, all our government schools have been bastardized, have been destroyed. Our lawmakers cannot make law to strengthen our education and return back to olden days where we have quality and qualitative education. How can we remove a national anthem created by Nigerians to go and adopt a national anthem given to us by a British expatriate, given to us by a foreigner, given to us by someone who was not born in our country, who had no history of our country? The only history this woman had was history of colonization. How can lawmakers who were supposed to be promoting indigenous revert to old national anthem given to us by white people, given to us by oppressors, given to us by colonizers, given to us by people who does not have our history, who does not know our culture? This is shameful to our nation. This is shameful to every Nigerian, and everyone around the world should reject such a national anthem. Because if we don't reject it now, we're going to reject it someday. The national anthem that we are going to be using now, it is not a reflection of our people. It is not our culture. It is not born out of us. It is not composed by our people. It is given to us by white people, by foreigners. For how long are we going to continue to promote what is foreign instead of promote what is made by us Nigerians? To how long are we going to continue to deny ourselves of promoting what is made in our country, and we'll continue to promote what is made abroad? There is no white man that can leave what he has and say he wants to adopt what is given to them by foreigners. And lawmakers have chosen to drop our national anthem, composed by us, given to us, we, the people of Nigeria, to adopt a national anthem given to us by foreigners. This is shameful, and these lawmakers have lost touch with reality. These lawmakers have lost touch with what is going on in our country. Where is the referendum where we put this to Nigerian people to talk about it, to adopt it before making it a law? How many lawmakers bring this to their constituency to discuss it with their constituency before they come back to National Assembly to present it for adoption? It is obvious this is a National Assembly. These are lawmakers who have lost touch with reality, who are not in touch with what is the priority of Nigerian people. The priority of Nigerian people right now is how to fix hunger, how to create security so that farmers can go back to the farm and produce goods again for Nigerian people. There was a time that we had oil boom, agricultural boom in our country. But today, in our nation, there is no food because farmers can no longer go to the farm. And instead of our lawmakers to look for how to make sure our country is safe so that farmers can return back to the farm, they are busy wasting time on national anthem. Instead of our lawmakers to see how we can make our education better, they are wasting time on irrelevant things. Instead of our lawmakers to see how we can create jobs so that our youth, the brain drain that we're having right now, will stop. Our youths are every day traveling abroad. Everybody is living in our country looking for a better life outside of the country. Our lawmakers are not looking for how to fix that, but what they are doing is wasting time on changing national anthem to a colonial master national anthem. Instead of our lawmakers to see how we can make our nation better and fight our currency and fight dollar to come back to 100 naira to a dollar, they are busy on a national anthem that has no relevancy to the crisis rocking our nation right now. Our economy is on a free fall. Our nation is on the brink of collapse. And instead of our lawmakers to look for how to fix all of this problem, all that was important to them is a national anthem of colonial master given to us. My question to lawmakers is that, are you all guys, were they promised money by the Britain to return back to the national anthem? What makes that national anthem more important than all the crisis rocking our nation? What makes national anthem given to us by foreigners more better than the one created and composed by our own people? This is a shame to our lawmakers. It's a shame to our country, and it's more shameful that Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu could even append his signature to such a frivolous and a shameful national anthem. So it means that we are saying that everything made or done by Nigerians are not useful. We should continue to promote things that are done by foreigners. We cannot get a new Nigeria with this. We cannot make a country where all we do is to promote things abroad that are given to us by white people, by foreigners, and not things that are done by our own people at home. I appeal and I call on Mr. President to return and to send that national anthem back. Lawmakers to revert back to our national anthem and rise, O compatriot, because that is the national anthem that represents the Nigerian people, that reflects our culture and who we are as a people. That is the national anthem that Obafemi Awolowo, Nnamdi Azikiwe, and Tafawa Balewa will want to see us sing. That is the national anthem that comes from Nigeria, composed by Nigerians, made by Nigerians, and the Nigerians will continue to sing all around the world. I appeal to Nigeria to reject the new national anthem and return back to our Arise, O Compatriot. That is the national anthem that reflects who we are as a country. This government has been making policies, and wrong choices. And that is why the country is not moving forward. Out of wrong choices is when we refuse to look into how to fix electricity and wasting money on Lagos Calabar Coastal Road. That is not important right now. Instead of us to fix all the bad roads in Nigeria, bad roads in Kano, in Calabar, in Kaduna, in Port Harcourt, in Sokoto, in Lagos, in Ondo, and every part of our country. Instead of us to fix all these bad roads and see how we can make Nigeria a stable electricity, a stable power, 24-hour electricity, all of these will have helped create jobs and make our country a better place. I hope someday we will have lawmakers that will prioritize on security, on hunger, on education, on employment in our nation. So many companies are shipping abroad every day. Many companies are leaving our shores of Nigeria and going to another country. And our lawmakers are not looking to how to curb this menace, but instead wasting time on national anthem. This is shameful. But I know someday we're going to fix our country. Someday we're going to have a new Nigeria where we have lawmakers and people in government that will think and prioritize what is important and not what is unimportant in our nation. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. May God bless Rescue Movement for New Nigeria. May God bless you. May God bless me. Thank you.